The collection is called Ce n'est pas une chambre. In French, it basically means this is not a room, and it's kind of taken from René Magritte's series This Is Not a Pipe. That he had the pipe, but it was really real. So it's kind of surreal, and it's all with rooms.
The look is very iced ladderé pastels. So it's lots of pastel washes on the eyes in kind of like lemons and soft greens, pinks, lilacs, baby blues. So a beautiful wash of colour across the eye, a soft pink on the cheek, very fresh, and a sort of like iced fancy lip. It's all very, very soft. Beautiful, cold spring colours.
The hair look today is something quite sort of regimented. What we had found is in the clothing there was lots of panelling. So what we wanted to do was something to sort of mirror image the panelling. So a nice sort of tight ponytail, creating a nice sort of bouncy, loose loop in the back to give it a little bit of movement as it goes down the catwalk. Very chic, very simple, not too much product so it doesn't look too tight, just really sort of natural. It's just about making the hair look really healthy.
When you finish with this photographer, I need you to go and sit up in the collection, yeah?
All right.
Because you're ready to go.
I just looked at our old Architectural Digest issues from the 50s, from the 70s, and really worked with these rooms around a body and kind of worked with that on the woman's wear part. So it has two layers of collection. There's one that's very soft and it mimics kind of the drape of a curtain and the pelmets around the body. So really worked within a body. And then the lampshades, which is kind of a cross between a mini crinny and a Victorian chandelier, which is completely mad.
High concept and playful, surreal, charming. I think any woman wearing those things is going to make they're great entrance makers, aren't they? I think that you could totally take those prints and just do the blouse or something, absolutely, and you'd still have a very dramatic statement piece.
Pick Your Parade. So Pick Your Parade lampshade is just, taken from a lampshade, and then we worked a lot with an embroidery house this season and really recreated our own lampshade. So I think, some of them, something like that's a little bit smaller, it's quite wearable. It's almost like a structured little overskirt. As such as it was. It's always kind of taking elements from different rooms and creating my own print so that it's not recognizable. It's recognizable that it's a room, but it's more taken from different decades and different eras and creating your own feeling. And I think even though it's pretty and pastel-y and really sweet on some looks. There's kind of a sinister undertone because obviously you're looking into a room and into a body. So, you know, I think there's a lot of layers in this collection. So there's really structured pieces, and there's some that are much more soft and summery and fluid. But I think it's worked really in with the print and the inspiration of the season. So they kind of go hand in hand. The windows, the pelmets, all these are part of the necklines, and so it's almost kind of hugging a female figure with that.
I like the playfulness, and she certainly has the courage of her convictions.
I think it's very London, and it gives you a feeling of light and of the girls being real, which I think is great because there's nothing contrived or too lit. You kind of see them as they would be. And with these clothes, because you're almost creating kind of a fantasy world, I think it's great to see them real as possible.